Hey, what's everybody trying George Fire? Or Ryan winning the drag queen. So I got my pink wig on and my do-rag. So I got my do-rag on. Sarah Lewis and your girlfriend. Sometime about 10 or 9 months ago, I had a threesome with my friend with black hair. And it's 7:03, which means Alicia should be off work. And my dad, George Fair, went over to Margie Rugashow's house. I plan to message my friend Davon and tell him that I have to wait until next week to get my paycheck, so I can buy a new phone. And like I said, my friend Jamal accepted my friend request. And then I'm going to try and see if I can talk to my friend Carl James Himes. Or maybe Victor, my first best friend. If he talks to Jamal. Damn it. I don't see if my coffee's done. So I think I'm gonna go to the Ripoff Report website, and make a Ripoff report about Alex. Because, like I said, Alex stole from me and wanted to put things about me on Brian George for a Ripoff report. So I think it's only fitting that he gets his own Ripoff report. Because his girlfriend Courtney broke up with him. Who he's obsessed with. And my girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago named Lorda left me to be with someone else. Or she wanted to be with Caleb. Who is a rapist. And sometime about 3 months ago, I had a conversation with Brian, who owns the Order House on Jessica's Lane. I went on one day when I was 14 or 15. And my first kid's name, Emma, doesn't use social media. Alicia doesn't open my messages anymore, and she's with her new boyfriend. And Cindy had a YouTube channel sometime when I was 12 or 13. And my days with my disability money are spent buying alcohol, going to McDonald's, or Taco Bell, or buying makeup. And like I said, I'm only a beginner with makeup, I'm not an expert. Like I said, I don't even know how to do makeup. I'm just playing around with it. I should have bought some blush. What is this? So I put on my makeup. I don't claim to be an expert with makeup. I want to try and practice it more. The disability office qualified my disability. In 4 weeks of me Ryan George Fair. And like I said, my dad went over to Margie Robichaux, who called herself Gigi, with his sister named Jeanette Edwards today. And I don't know if Adam is out of rehab or not. And Adam is Margie Robichaux's son. The only girlfriend of mine I ever talk to anymore is Sabrina La Rochelle, that is on YouTube as the La Rochelle Crew. And like I said, I have pictures of me with my one girlfriend named Berta. That was my girlfriend with black hair. And then Alicia's YouTube is I Love Ryan Fair, and she has no playlist called Alicia. Brian, who owns the Hoarder House, uses Facebook. And Kelly J. Caldwell has a YouTube channel. And then, like I said, my friend John Powell uses Facebook, but I don't talk to him. As a schizophrenic, I've been in 5 psychoses. 3 or 4 of them were scary. My dad got me a therapy rabbit to cope with my schizophrenia. I noticed that the BHH Facebook group was shut down. Black Girl World was my channel. I like to try and see if I can find Von Helton videos, and I like to watch Robert Thorson. And videos of people's cats. On YouTube. I had a black and white cat named Ace. And I cleaned my room during the day. I smoked marijuana from the time until I was 20. 2 until I was 28. But now I just drink to deal with my schizophrenia. I don't visit my mom anymore because, like I said, if my dad were to drop dead, I could call my mom on the phone and she wouldn't move me in. And my one friend named Eden, who would dye her hair pink and green and blonde and other colors, thought I was immature. And I lived in Denton with her for a while, but the house was covered with dog poop. And she had a boyfriend named Jake. So I talked to my friend Casey. And I'm gonna try and see if Kelly J. Caldwell uses Facebook on my Ryan Fair Facebook. And like I said, Alicia moved on with her new boyfriend. And I was with Alicia sometime when I was 13 or 14. Until I was 15. And then I got with Brooke Dirks, whose YouTube is Brooke Dirks. With Alicia, I just fingered her. And she didn't give me a blowjob, and then Brooke Dirks gave me a blowjob. I fingered her and ate her out. Tanya died 4 or 5 years ago. Nadia denied my request when I sent her one 4 months ago. Or 6 or 7 months ago. 7 or 8 months ago, actually. I'd say 7 or 8 months ago. And then Sabrina LaRochelle, that I fingered when I was 17, is my friend on my one Ryan Fair Facebook. And sometime about 5 months ago, I had a conversation with Brian, who owns Order House on Jessica's Lane, who is my next door neighbor, and I think he moved. And Kelly Jeffries, who is the black and Hispanic girl that I liked, when I was 14 or 15, I don't talk to her anymore, my friend Ray, because Ray stole from the Hartford Mall and she would always steal all the food out of my dad's house, and she was a mean friend. And then, like I said, I talked to Skankisha, when I was, 26, or when I was 27, or in 2020 or in 2021 when I had my psychosis. And like I said, when I had my psychosis, my dad George wasn't giving me any of my disability money. And he hired the Shepherd Pratt Act team that abused me emotionally, verbally, and psychologically. They would be really mean to me and start arguments with me, and the man's name was Dr. Miguel Arce, and the woman's name was Kristen Sackley, and she was mean to me. And like I said, I was a student at the first school at Glendon, and another one in a campus in Reisterstown. And the first school, was the funnest years of my life. That's where I met all my friends. But they kicked me out. And then, like I said, sometime when I turned 21, or 22 is when I graduated from the Aero Center for Education, and I hung out with James Michael Glenn Colvin and Alex and Courtney, and things like that. And Alex stole my Xbox 360, and I used to play Super Nintendo, like Super Mario World, on my Super Nintendo. But I don't play Super Mario World on Super Nintendo. My game that I play is Sims 4, and my Sim 4 username is Ryan Aliendo, and I make Sims on there. And I play with mods. I have Extreme Violence. I have Superhero. I have drug and sex mods. And like I said, sometime about 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair, and me and my friend Austin and did a threesome, and this boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend. And like I said, I live at 902B Jessica's Lane in Bel Air, Maryland. But it's illegal to come here unless you are a resident or you know people who live here. And Forever Kaylin wanted me on a dating site sometime when I was 23. She wanted me to be her boyfriend. On Plenty of Fish, but I told her I knew she was Forever Kaylin. And she didn't talk to me anymore. And then, like I said, I like to watch Willem's Beatdown and Glozell. And Jeffree Star as a person, I like his music, but I don't really care much for him. As a celebrity, though, I think Jeffree Star videos are interesting, and I find Jeffree Star interesting as a person. And like I say, when I watched Jeffree Star, I watched Jeffree Star call Charolade when I was well, my cousin Harmony is the one that introduced me to Charolade, and I would watch Charolade with my cousins Harmony and River. And then Billy Wesley Fouts, I talked to him when I was 16. And he officially became my boyfriend from the time until I was 17 until I was 20. And after we broke up, I did things with Kelly J. Caldwell on one day. And only on one day when I was 15, I did things with a boy named Brian. But before that, I had a first date named Shelby. They photoshopped the Shelby and Ryan a match made in hell picture that my friend Victor hooked me up with. And Victor had a girlfriend named Rachel. That didn't like me, she liked Victor. And then, like I said, a boy named Billy Messerschmidt bullied me in my school. And then, like I said, there was a boy named Sam Hyde that was in my first school. And then I got kicked out of Forbush because I was a behavior issue, and then I went to the Air Center for Education, which is where James Colvin became my best friend, but he's a pathological liar because he said things about this music video and as a black person. And then, like I said, it's been 3 or 4 years since I talked to Billy Wesley Fouts. And I would talk to him if I could because he's my ex-boyfriend. And then, like I said, sometime I was sad for a long time because Victor didn't talk to me, which he didn't talk to me for years. And then, like I said, Alex stole my Xbox 360 with him and his girlfriend Courtney and brought bed bugs in my dad's house. And my dad hired a exterminator and got rid of them. So my house is clean now. And tomorrow I plan to go out and buy a new razor and shave my head. But for now, I just have this short hair. And I wish I had a new girlfriend. I'm not an expert with makeup. I'm only a beginner. But I plan to watch tutorials on YouTube and become good at it. But I'm good at drag queen stuff, like buying wigs from Party City that are creative and cool. And like I said, Billy Wesley Fouts, who is the Shorelights and was my boyfriend when I was 17 until I was 20. And he put makeup on me when he was my boyfriend. And then like I said, after he left, I hung out with James and Jasmine Brunson and her sister Alexis, who would call herself Brandy. And then, like I said, there was a girl whose name was Allison Freeman that would sleep with Alex. Stephen Griffith that was on an episode of The Larry King Show. And Alex was on there for his playground project. And James was my first threesome, and we did 22, and Alex and me did 30. And then me and Creepy Ryan did like 3. And then me and Tyler, this boy named Tyler that was in Just Blister Coven, did like 3 or 2. And then, like I said, 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair, and a boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend. I allowed him to have sex with my girlfriend. And then me and Austin did a threesome with my girlfriend with black hair. And I go to Wawa, the Wawa that is at the Bel Air, in Maryland, and buy cigarettes, with my disability money, or I buy, alcohol from the Bronny's Beverage Warehouse, and I get cigarettes there, or I buy cigarettes, from the other alcohol store, which is the Bel Air Liquors. And like I said, I have one self-harm scar here that I plan to get covered up with a tattoo. And one YouTuber that I used to watch was Von Helton, and I used to watch the Forrest Jameson and Von Helton trolling drama. And like I said, I'm attractive down there. I'm about 7.5, almost 8 inches. And my rabbit's running around on the bed, and the turtle is around here somewhere. Alicia should be off work. And I'm going to try and see if I can message Sabrina La Rochelle. And then, like I said, 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend. And I plan not to talk to James Colvin. But I talked to my friend Davon and my friend Carl. And my friend Jamal Shepard, who talks to Victor. And this is going on 38 minutes. And 6 and 17 seconds. Much love and peace survey from Ryan George Fair. I'm gonna upload this on my drag queen channel. I hope everybody's good.